What up, y'all? Biko here, and welcome to my apartment tour. So if you didn't already know, I've been living in Seattle for about 7 years now. However, I've been living in downtown Seattle for about 2 years, and I've been living alone in this apartment by myself for the past 1 year. I actually really enjoyed it. I really like the space that I have. I really like this apartment, the layout, and kind of how I've organized everything. For this video, I just wanted to show y'all, what it's like living here, all the random crap that I bought for this apartment, and, just wanted to give you guys a tour of the place that I spend most of my time. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so before we get started, I wanted to give some more information about this apartment. This is a urban 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment located in South Lake Union, Seattle. It's around 750 square feet in size, and I pay around $2,400 a month for this place. Given the size and the location of the apartment, I'd say it's pretty worth its price, but I'll let you guys decide if it's really worth or not. Let's go ahead and get started on the tour. Alright, so as you enter the apartment, you'll see that there's a long hallway down ahead. Down at the very end is the kitchen, living room. On the right is my room, and on your direct right is the bathroom, which is where we will be starting the tour. So let me turn on the lights. Okay, come. So this is the bathroom. It's quite spacious. The kitchen, not the kitchen, this is the bathroom. The bathroom countertop is really big. It could easily fit 2 sinks, but there's only one, which leaves a ton of space down here for drawers, which lets me put all my shit away because I have too much shit. So all these drawers are filled with random crap, but it's all out of sight, so it doesn't really get in my way, and it looks a lot neater than it should be. If you see on my sink, I have this automatic hand soap dispenser, which is amazing. It's a little bit extra, but once you get this, you can't go back to the hand pump stuff, Right behind the sink here is the shower. Pretty standard. It's got a bathtub, although I never use the bathtub. That's pretty much it for the bathroom. Or just kidding, actually. There's one more thing. The washer dryer is right here, right next to the shower. The only thing about it is the entryway door and the washer dryer door kind of occupy the same space, so you gotta remember not to open it at the same time, otherwise the handles will collide. Otherwise, it's a pretty standard bathroom, so let's keep it moving back into the hallway. Okay, so in the hallway we have our first closet. One thing I really like about this apartment is that it can store a bunch of stuff. In this first closet by the front door, I have all my shoes, my exercise stuff like my badminton paddles, snowboard, some other storage up top to store like toilet paper and stuff. As you continue down the hallway, you'll see there's a second closet, a little bit bigger, but I do not really use this space efficiently because I store my racing rig there, which takes up literally half the closet, a couple of other folding chairs, which takes up the rest of the space, and some other stuff hanging around. You got some boxes stored up there, but yeah, I definitely could use the space better in the middle, but that's all right. More storage space. Excuse me. As we continue down the hallway, if you look up here, you'll see that there's like this weird little corner here, which gives me a little bit extra space in my hallway, which is where I tuck my bike away. But it's not really tucked away. It's kind of still like in the middle, but there's never a good space to store this big bike, but I kind of just stuck it here and it does the trick. Okay, so that's the bike storage. Now coming down here, we have the bedroom. This is a pretty large bedroom. I think it's around 100 square feet, around 10 by 10. Plenty of space for a full-size bed with dual nightstands and extra stuff on the side. Now this is a urban 1-bed, 1-bath apartment, which means this bedroom isn't really a bedroom. If you look at the walls, there's no window, so legally it can't be classified as a bedroom. But I actually really like it because that means it's a lot darker, easier to go to bed when there's like light outside and whatnot. This is my Dyson fan, which is very nice, keeps the air nice and fresh and clean when I fart at night. Up here is a vent. It's kind of annoying because it runs 24/7. I think it's supposed to try to keep the air circulating in this room since there's no windows, but it really doesn't do much. It just kind of makes a noise at night. So I have this little guy you see over there. That guy's usually on, pumping air into my room to get the airflow going because this room gets real stuffy. Okay, now let's go back here and start moving into the main space. This is the living room, kitchen dining area, everything combined in one. Over here, let's start against the wall, is my beautiful plant shelf that I found all by myself at IKEA. I actually have a similar one on this side, you know, same color scheme, same white and wooden design. Very clean, matches my apartment. I really like it. One other cool thing, that little guy down there, that's the Roborock S7 vacuum. My friend convinced me to get this. I actually made fun of him for buying one because I thought it was really dumb, but after I bought it, I realized it actually saves me so much time because it mops and vacuums at the same time. I can get my apartment cleaned when I leave, you know, no hassle. Super nice. Okay, let's take a look at the kitchen. This is the kitchen. There's a ton of cabinets, as you can see, so much storage space. Even though I just stuff it with a bunch of cardboard boxes, you know, there's just so much space that I can just do whatever I want with it. There's some like these wooden shelves here that I just put all my appliances on, so it doesn't take up any space on the counter. If you didn't notice already, I like to glue everything on the walls, like the knife rack, soap dispenser, so I can maximize the countertop space. Now this apartment actually has a good sized counter. There's like 3 kind of separate counter areas, 2 next to the stove, 1 by the sink, and that usually is plenty for cooking. Although if I really needed to, I could use the dining table as well over here to do any sort of cooking stuff or meal prepping. And when more people come over, I can actually extend this dining table so that it fits more people. Oh shit. And that's how I can fit up to 6 people for larger gatherings when we eat dinner together using the chairs in the closet. But yeah, this is kind of the dining area. As we kind of turn counterclockwise around the room, you'll see the office setup. I go over this in more detail in my setup video if you want to check that out. As we continue panning, you'll see that this is kind of like the living room area. Although this is one giant room, this is kind of the way I divided it up. Here we have a nice big couch facing the TV. I really like this couch because it's got low armrests and they're squishy, so you can lay down and take a nap. Anyways, that's the couch. This apartment also has this floor-to-ceiling window, super big, and it gets a lot of natural light in, which is great. Although it does get a little bit hot because the sunlight comes in. But I really like it. A ton of natural light is always good. Here, I have this like weird wooden contraption thingy that I built because I wanted to get this fan right by the window so I can get air flowing in during the night when it's cool. And then down here we have the AC setup since the apartment comes with the AC port, which is really nice actually, so you don't have to do any of that ugly window shit or whatever. Over here is the TV setup. On the sides I have these Edifier bookshelf speakers that used to be on my desk, but I switched over to A2 pluses. I like those a lot more on the desk, and now I just use these as TV speakers, which yeah, they do the trick for a small room like this. My TV is a Samsung something TV, 65 inch. Bought it used on Marketplace for pretty cheap. I like it. It's nothing crazy, but it was a good deal, and that's what I like. Over here is all my plants and stuff. Some of them are dying because I don't know why they're dying. I think they're just being dumb, but most of them are doing good. The plants are just chilling here. They do get a little bit of sunlight sometimes when the sun comes in, but otherwise I think this is like a good location because you can kind of see it really nicely as you sit on the couch, but it still gets hit by the light. See this little dude right here, this black little nub that I have next to the couch that everyone always knocks over when they come over? This is a smart IR emitter remote thingy, and that's super useful because I can use that to control the AC from anywhere in the apartment using my phone or any Google smart home device. So I could be in my bedroom, it could be super hot, I could just tell Google to turn on the AC without ever leaving the bedroom. Super convenient. These prints right here, this Bauhaus print and these 3 Bauhaus prints over here, and actually these 2 matte prints as well. These are all prints that you can find on Amazon. I just really liked it. It was like very simple and it kind of matches the aesthetic I want for this apartment. Here is some sushi art. I think Lisa got this from Korea. I love sushi, so we got to put that on the wall. That's pretty much it for the apartment, but there's one last thing I'd like to talk about before I wrap up this video. Recently, I've been looking for different ways to refine my data science skill set since my background is very engineering heavy and I just straight up suck at statistics. I discovered that there's a free and easy way to learn about these topics, and that can be done through the sponsor of this video, Brilliant. Brilliant is the best way to learn math, data science, and computer science interactively. There are thousands of lessons from basics to advanced topics, and on top of that, new lessons are added every month. Personally, I've been really liking the data analysis course. This course walks me through the basics of data transformation and visualization before introducing probability and sampling. This course actually doesn't throw a ton of information at you at once. It slowly ramps up and each lesson builds on the previous one gradually, making it really easy to learn. This lesson is also super helpful for my job because it helps me make better decisions when working on projects that involve dataset building. You can get started for free for 30 days and get 20% off an annual plan by visiting brilliant.org/BKO. Check it out.